afternoon, sir and my friends. I'm from Group Survivors. My group members are Chiew, Fiona, Jackson Lau, Ting, Vijayaraani, Yee Chee Pei, and myself, Renugah. So our group decides to examine two companies, which are Khind Holding Berhad and Pensonic Holding Berhad, for this assignment. Let's start with background of Khind Holdings Berhad. Khind Holdings Berhad is involved in household goods subsector. The company is set up by Chang. The company has already won a lot of awards and accolades in customer products and services sector. They are producing a wide range of home consumer electrical appliances such as fans, rice cookers, and others. All their products are compliant to ceiling standards. Currently, they already set up their own e-commerce platform to let the customers can purchase their products easily from their home. Next, the Pensonic Holding Berhad is involved in household goods subsector. The company is founded in year 1965 by Dato Sri Chiew. They sell a variety of household products such as refrigerator, kitchen appliances, lighting, and others. The company has received a lot of awards and recognitions under their decades of brand building, competitive pricing, and high quality of products. Pensonic Holdings Berhad is working closely with relevant government agencies to improve their leading position. Let's see industry outlook and information. First, Khind Holdings Berhad has established 10 service centers in Malaysia to provide excellent customer support to their beloved customer. Currently, revenue of Khind Holdings Berhad is keep on increasing from year 2018 until year 2020. The company is expecting to do well in the coming year due to strong demand for electrical home appliances. Next, Pensonic Holdings Berhad has established a new range of kitchen appliances named Bati series to capture a bigger local market share for home appliances. COVID-19 has affected their business because supply chain of the company disrupted at the beginning of year 2020. The company prospected to be more challenging in the coming year due to customer purchasing power is affected by uncertain economic outlook. That's all from me. Now I pass to Jackson.
Now, I want to share the source analysis of both companies. Khind Holding Berhad are keep on making innovation of their products. They have an outstanding management team to lead them. They take note for occupational safety and health issues of their workers. Winners of Khind Holding Berhad are some categories are left of products. They do not have luxurious packaging to pack their product, and they only build relationship with several online shopping platforms such as Shopee, Lazada, and GoShop. Opportunity of Khind Holding Berhad are they can collaborate with more online shopping platforms such as Alibaba and Amazon. The company need to make innovation for some category of the product, and the company can having better business performance by involve themselves in producing car light, headlight for the automotive industry. Threat of Khind Holding Berhad are they export to foreign exchange fluctuation because they use many foreign raw materials in their production process. They face downtime risk because unlikely events like fire would disturb their production process, and political risk in Middle East region. Strength of Pensonic Holding Berhad are they are effective, transparent, and regular communication with their stakeholders. They are concerned with the need of their customer, and they are bold in digital marketing by conduct a series of programs through social media channel. Winners of Pensonic Holding Berhad are they do not manage your supply chain well, they do not manage their inventory well by keeping too much inventory, and they have limited market. Opportunity of Pensonic Holding Berhad are the company need to employ more advertisers to help them to manage their supply chain well, earn more revenue in their business by expanding their business to other regions, and they need to do research and development of their products. Threat of Pensonic Holding Berhad are they are facing many competitors. They are exposed to economic risk because pandemic has led purchasing power of people decrease, and they are also facing downtime risk because unlikely event like fire would disturb their production process.
So good afternoon, everyone. We have made a trend analysis for two companies. Now I will share the trend analysis of Khind Holdings Berhad first. So the quick ratio and inventories turnover ratio of Khind Holdings Berhad are facing the increasing trend, while current ratio, account receivable turnover days, and account payables turnover days showing the inconsistent trend. For the gross profit margin, operating profit margin, and net profit margin of Khind Holdings Berhad are showing inconsistent patterns, from year 2018 until year 2020. So for the debt ratio of the company is dropping while interest cover ratio going down, followed by rising up. For the efficiency ratio, earning per share, return on assets, and return on equity are rising up, while return on capital employed facing inconsistent patterns. For the market, ratio of the company price earning ratio is decreasing, while market book value ratio decreases and followed by increasing. For the quick ratios, inventory turnover ratio and account receivable turnover days of Pensonic holding Berhad is increasing, while current ratio and account payables turnover days showing inconsistent patterns. Operating profit margin and gross profit margin of Pensonic holding Berhad is decreasing, while net profit margin going down and followed by increasing trend. For the leverage ratio, debt ratio is decreasing, while interest cover ratio decreasing in year 2019 and going up in 2020. For the earning per share, return on assets and return on equity are increasing, while only return on capital employed showing inconsistent pattern. Price earning ratio rise up and followed by dropping, while market book value ratio remains the same in year 2018 and 2019. Market book value ratio dropped a bit in year 2020. For the cross-sectional analysis of liquidity ratio, Khind Holding Berhad is doing better in current ratio and quick ratio. Pensonic Holdings Berhad is doing better in inventories turnover ratio, account receivables turnover days, and account payable turnover days. In the cross-sectional analysis of profitability ratio, Khind Holdings Berhad is doing better in gross profit margin and net profit margin, while Pensonic Holdings Berhad is doing better in operating profit margin. In the cross-sectional analysis of leverage ratio, Khind Holdings Berhad is doing better in debt ratio and interest cover ratio. In the cross-sectional analysis of efficiency ratio, Khind Holdings Berhad is doing better in earnings per share and return on capital employed, while Pensonic Holdings Berhad is doing better in return on assets and return on equity. In the cross-sectional analysis of market ratio, the earning price of Khind Holding Berhad is lower than Pensonic Holding Berhad. The value of Khind Holdings Berhad of market book value is higher than Pensonic Holding Berhad. That's all. I will pass to the next member. Thank you.
Hi, Doctor. My name is Yee Chee Pei. For the corporate issue and recent news regarding both companies, Khind Holdings Berhad has provided high-volume, low-speed industrial ceiling fan for the Dubai World Expo, and the company decided to explore their home appliances market in Middle East and Africa to help their company double their revenue in next 2 years. And also, Khind Holdings Berhad has built a partnership with retail giant, which is Al Futtaim, to distribute Khind's products in the consumer electronics segments across the United Arab Emirates. And for the first news of Pensonic Holdings Berhad, it's selling their own commercial property in Petaling Jaya to improve the overall financial position. Pensonic Holdings Berhad built a partnership with Tuya Smart with their IoT brand Tosh to power its line to touch smart electrical home appliance. The company has struggled for years with declining revenue and margins in their own business. That's all from me. Thank you.
Our group have made the analysis regarding in-depth stock performance for both companies. In January of year 2018, the stock price of Khind Holdings Berhad is start with 2 ringgit and 2 cents. From the beginnings of March 2018, the stock price of Khind Holdings Berhad is between the range 1 ringgit and 48 cents to 1 ringgit and 87 cents. The stock price with 2 ringgit and 2 cents is the highest, while 1 ringgit and 48 cents is the lowest stock price. The stock price of Pensonic Holding Berhad start with 61 cents. The highest stock price is 65 cents, while the lowest stock price in year 2018 is 43 cents. The stock price range of Pensonic Holding Berhad is between 43 cents to 65 cents. Overall, the stock price of Khind Holding Berhad is higher when compared with Pensonic Holding Berhad in year 2018. The stock price of Khind Holding Berhad is start with 1 ringgit and 70 cents in year 2019. From the September onward, stock price of Khind Holding Berhad start to rise steadily throughout the end of the year. The lowest stock price of Khind Holding Berhad is 1 ringgit and 52 cents, while the highest stock price is 1 ringgit and 73 cents. The stock price of Pensonic Holding Berhad is starting at 43 cents in year 2019. The highest stock price is recorded as 43 cents and the lowest stock price is 32 cents. Pensonic Holding Berhad is facing downward trends for their stock price. Overall, the stock price of Khind Holding Berhad is higher when compared with Pensonic Holding Berhad in year 2019. The stock price of Khind Holding Berhad start with RM1.56 in year 2020. The lowest price of stock price is RM1.51, while the highest stock price is RM3.09. Stock price performance of the companies is showing an upward trend. The stock price of Pensonic Holding Berhad start with 33 cents. The lowest stock price is 21 cents, while the highest stock price is recorded as 56 cents. Stock price of the company is showing a steady upward trend. Both stock price shown a marked up trends before the end of the year.
The reason of stock price Khind Holding Berhad most of the time is dropping because the economic outlook in year 2018 is uncertainty. The global economy has been affected with the acceleration of world trade. At the same time, new tariff has been established, so the stock price has been decreasing. Most of the time, the stock price of Pensonic Holding Berhad is dropping in year 2018 because the trade war among the two largest countries in economics, which is United States and China. This situation actually increased the uncertainty in economics. Thus, the stock price has been dropped. In year 2019, Khind Holding Berhad achieved the most remarkable milestone by nominating Most Outstanding Malaysian Berhad 2019. At the same time, Khind Holding Berhad also developed their e-commerce marketing, so the stock price started to rise. For Pensonic Berhad, the profit before tax of the company is dropping because operating expenses is too high. So the stock price drops because the prospect of Pensonic Holding Berhad is gloomy. COVID-19 brings unpredictable challenge to Khind Holding Berhad. The management team of Khind Holding Berhad are doing well in handling those challenges. So the stock price has been dropped at the beginning of the year and started to rise up before the end of the year. However, the supply chain for Pensonic Holding Berhad has been disrupted in year 2020. The company started to do aggressive digital marketing company. So the stock price in beginning has been dropped and started to rise up end of the year in year 2020.
Alright, thank you Vijayaraani for the discussion just now. So now I'm going to talk about the long-term suggestions for both companies. For Khind Holding Berhad, the company should explore more of the market in terms to increase their sales. Next, they can undergo digitalizations, help them to collect their customers' data in terms to gain new insights into the buying habits of their customers and preferences. Khind Holding Berhad needs to collaborate with more customers through e-commerce platforms such as Taobao in terms to expand their online selling. So next, for Pensonic Holding Berhad, I suggest that the company should explore more foreign markets in the foreign countries. The company should do more research and development on their Touch series smart home appliance to provide better product to the customer. So the Pensonic should manage their financial conditions well to let the company healthy financial. Alright, next let's talk about the short-term suggestion for both companies. For Khind Holding Berhad, suggest that they should increase their social media posting every week in terms to let their customer to know more information about their products. And they should do sponsor more charity as the strategy to improve their marketing process. For Pensonic Holding, they can start to establish the money giveaway for their customer through social media such as Facebook, and establish reward and recognitions program for their employees to let them motivate during the work. Overall, a good finance team must endeavor to get long-term financings and invest it in long-term assets in terms to ensure long-term growth and development. Other than that, standardizations of all processes, goods, and so on helps Khind Holding Berhad and Pensonic Holding Berhad cut costs and maximize their profit. So a good management that is looking for constant improvement takes into account all of the performance characteristics. Alright, That's all from our group. Thank you very much.